a demonstration on how to use the new perfect corner ruler, which enables you to create perfect corner triangles and save fabric at the same time. Examples of blocks where you make corner triangles are snowballs, star points, square in a square, flying geese, and many more. The most commonly used method of creating a corner triangle is what we call the sew and flip method. Thousands of patterns use this technique. The result of sewing on the diagonal line is supposed to allow the triangle to fold over the sewing line into the corner perfectly. But most quilters find that 1, it never fully fills the corner, leaving the block not square, uneven, and slightly undersized. And 2, that 2 triangles of fabric are lost when the corner is trimmed. All of the ways to get the sew and flip method to work have undesirable side effects, like not having seams line up on the quilt top. So why do we mention this method? We are mentioning this method because the measurements that are in those existing patterns are used with the perfect corner ruler. To get you oriented with using the perfect corner ruler, let me briefly describe the basic layout of the ruler. The perfect corner ruler has 2 main functions. 1, it is used to draw the sew line on the base block, and 2, it is used to determine the proper size of the fill-in square needed to make the corner triangle. In drawing the sew line, orient the ruler so that the ruled edge, indicated by the yellow arrow, lies at the top. You will note that a 90-degree angle always exists between the ruled edge, indicated in yellow, and all of the black ruling lines that run in the direction of the gray arrow. So how does one know which ruling line to use? It's easy. The ruling line's measurement is the same size as the sew and flip pattern's corner square. Knowing this location allows the ruler to straddle the 90-degree corner of the base block to provide an edge along which to draw a sew line, indicated by the brown arrow. Next, the perfect corner ruler provides the information needed to know the proper size of the fill-in square. The teal column of numbers not only gives you the size of the square, but the icon reminds you to cut the square in half on the diagonal. Looking right from the black measuring number that you used for your sew line, you will see the teal number that corresponds to that sew line. In this case, we were using a sew line at 2 1/4 inches, so the corner fill-in square needs to be 3 inches. Notice that we get 2 corner triangles out of each fill-in square. Thus, cut only half the number of the slightly larger fill-in squares than what the sew and flip pattern called for. We will now show you an actual example that uses these measurements. Straddle the wrong side of the base block's corner with the perfect corner ruler's 2 1/4 inch mark. Draw the sewing line. Cut the 3-inch fill-in square that was determined from the perfect corner ruler, and then cut it in half diagonally. Take one of the corner triangles and lay it right sides up. With the base block right side down, eyeball placing the sew line approximately 1/4 inch down from the outer edge of the corner triangle. Center the base so that an equal amount of the dog-eared fabric corners protrude at both sides. Pin and sew on the line. Press the corner triangle into the corner and trim the block square. We also trim the remaining unused base corner to the proper seam allowance. Now you have a perfectly square finished block with a corner triangle. It can now be assembled into larger blocks and projects while maintaining its points and correct size. Enjoy your results using the perfect corner ruler.